Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be trying out the hair wax paint on my hair. So right now I'm starting off with an old twist out, and the reason why I chose to do it this way was because I know that I'm going to wash my hair in a few days and I just wanted to see how this would look. So I'm starting off by separating my hair. I think that in order to make sure that the product gets on all the hair, it's important that you do it in sections. So I'm starting out with water, and then I'm moving on to the curls, caviar, and silk leave-in conditioner. I chose this because I felt like it was a light enough conditioner that it's not going to weigh my hair down. So I'm putting it in my hair and I'm finger detangling it just to make sure that it evenly coats the hair. Then I am going to put the hair paint on my hair. And so I start out by, just opening it. This is the first time I'm opening it, just like I'm doing it on camera for you guys. And it looks brightly colored orange on camera, but in person it actually looks kind of gold. So I wanted to put gloves on because I didn't know how easily the product would rinse off, and just figured this would be the easiest way. So I'm adding a little bit more water right now, and then I'm going to add the product. So as you add the product, you can kind of gauge whether it's too much or too little. I made it a point to be very heavy-handed with the product because I wanted it to show, and I didn't want to have to look back and wish that I had put more product on the hair, especially in doing my research for this video. A lot of people said that they wish they had put more product on. So as you can see, I am I use copious amounts of the product on my hair before I start to twist, just so I know that the color will be shown when it's dry. And so I just do a 2-strand twist from root to tip. And for some, as you start to do this, you probably won't notice the color. The hair dries, the color will become very, very prominent. And so I'm moving on to the next section, and I'm repeating the exact same method. I'm wetting my hair, and once I feel like that's enough water, then I will section the hair off. And it's important to section the hair off because you want to make sure that you distribute the product evenly. And using a hair clip is the easiest way to not go crazy. And so once I've done that, I will add the leave-in conditioner. As you can see, the bottle was giving me a little bit of problem, but we made it work. And I'll add the leave-in conditioner. I don't add a lot of leave-in conditioner because I don't want it to affect how the hair paint shows. And so it's important that, for me at least, that I don't do that. And so I add the hair paint on this side of the hair. It's very obvious that it's a gold color. And so I'm very generous with the amount that I put in my hair because, like I said again, I want to see it show when it's dry. And so I'm just very deliberate in how much I put in my hair. As I'm putting the hair paint in my hair, I'm making sure that the product coats all the strands, or it's going to be very patchy when it dries and there's going to be clumps. So then I start to twist like I did on the other side of my hair, from root to tip, making sure that, there are no kinks, no fuzz balls or any of that stuff that curly people go through, and making sure that all of my hair is smooth and sleek as I twist it from root to tip. So after letting my hair dry for about 5 hours, it's time for me to take it out. And so what I'll do, which is what I've done in my previous videos, is I will twist the hair in the opposite direction of what I twisted it, of how I twisted it, and I will begin to separate the twist. This to me is the easiest method for taking out a twist out, and it seems to always have the same results for me. And what I'll do after I've untwisted most, if not all the twists, I'll separate the hair. And depending on how much volume you want, you can separate it as much as you want. And so the more you separate, the more volume you'll get. And so for me, like this, I try to separate as much as possible because I want big hair. I want as much volume as I can possibly get. And in order to achieve that, you have to separate the strands as much as you can. But you do it in a gentle way. You don't pull or tug at the hair. Once I've done that, I'll shake it out a little bit, figure out how I want to style it. But as you can see, the color is definitely prominent within the hair. It actually looks like I went to a salon and got my hair done, like that I got highlights or whatnot. So this is how it's looking now. All right, you guys, I love the color. Love the color. And I do plan to do one more other color. I'm still deciding. But in the meantime, let's just take a look at this. Like, yes, like the curls are popping. Everything is it. I am shooketh, okay? Well, let me tell you, I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Like, I'm sitting here looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm just like, yes. Here are the end results to my gold hair paint that I did. And I got this off of the hair paint website. And I decided to try gold just because, I don't know, I felt like it would look good. But it's really, really easy. All I did was use these two products, which is the Curls Professional Cashmere and Caviar Hair Silk, and then this with some water. That's all I used. I thought it came out great. Some of the things to consider is that it does flake. Like, there is gold on my shirt, and it's everywhere from taking it out. Now, I don't know how it's going to last or how many days it's going to last. I'm actually going to wear it for a few days and tell you how it lasts or how it keeps up. But I did want to show you how it looks, and I think it looks great, actually. So one of the cool things is that I feel like this also helps define curls. It's not just it's not just a color that you put on your hair. It actually helps define curls, and it's pretty thick. It's like a very thick consistency, as you can see. I used a good amount of it on my hair. I wanted to be very liberal with it and not look back and be like, man, I wish I had added more product. So I definitely put less of this and more of this because I wanted this to show. I like it. I think it's great for a weekend, or you want to just change it up a few times, but it does shed. So that's one of the things you need to worry about. So if you know that it's going to rain the next few days, I personally wouldn't do this. I would do this on a good sunny day, because you don't want the gold just like coming down all over your body. It's not a good look. But anyway, I did want to share my thoughts on this. I think this is a great product. It retails for like $6.95 per jar, and you get 120 grams of it. And it takes like about a week to come in. So that's the only thing. The shipping is a little long, at least for me, because we are part of the Amazon age where everything is in here in 2 days. So that's the only thing that was weird, was that it does take a little long to come, but it does arrive, and it arrives in its packaging. It doesn't, it actually has a pleasant smell. Like, it's not overwhelming, it's not overly perfumey, and it's super easy to work with. Like, you just pick it on, you put it on your hair, it washes right out, especially when I had it on my hands. When I was taking the hair out, it came out. I did use gloves to apply it just because I didn't know how the product would come off my hands. But then when I finished untwisting it, I did wash my hands and it came right out. There was no issue. But I did want to say the only negative about this product is that as you're taking it out, it sheds. So if you do this to your hair, I would say put on a shirt, take it out with that shirt on, and then get dressed. I wouldn't
do my hair. I wouldn't do my hair while I'm dressed because it will shed all over your clothing, and that sucks. Good morning, everyone, or as I say, I don't know what time it is where you are. Sorry, my voice still sounds a hot mess, but I did want to come on here and kind of show how my hair is looking on day 2. I'm actually headed to work, and it held up pretty well on day 1. I feel like it's more gold now on day 2 than it was yesterday. Because yesterday when you're putting it on your hair, you feel as if it's not enough, and so you put more and more and more. So today it's actually like the colors are starting to pop. Okay, so this is day 3 of the hair paint that I put on my hair a few days ago. And I just want to give you guys some feedback. So I'm actually about to wash my hair. It's totally time, but I did want to give some feedback on my thoughts of the product, like my final thoughts of the product. So I feel like on day 1 and even day 2, it was cute, you know, like it was cute, it was nice, it was a nice change of color, a nice change of pace. But I feel like now that it's like day 3 going on day 4, it's gotta go. And the reason why I say that is because it flakes. So it gives you this really natural, nice glow because of the gold like specks that are coming from your hair. So that's great. I feel like with any other color, it would be very, very annoying. So imagine you have blue, you have red, you have green or pink, and you have all these specks, like these little tiny like specks on your face. I can see how it could be annoying. Is that something that would deter me from the product? No. I would still use it, but I think that I would use it more so right before I'm going to wash my hair. So if I know I'm going to wash my hair like at the end of the week, or I'm going to wash my hair in a few days, but I want to change it up and I still want to have fun with dirty hair, I guess. In a sense, I would totally use this product because you're going to have to wash it out anyway. My suggestion is 2 to 3 days tops. I feel like if you're going to go on to the 4th day, the color's going to start to fade and you will see the specks in your hair. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it looks dirty. Like, it looks like my hair has flakes in it. It looks like it needs to be washed. Hence why I'm going to wash it today. And I will be doing this again. I think I'm going to do a braid out next time in the color red, because I did remember that I did purchase the same brand in a red. So I'm going to try that out, and that'll be like my part 2 series. But I just want to give my final thoughts on it. Do I like it? Yes. Is it something that you could wear for more than 3 days? In my opinion, no, because of all of the flaking that happens. But I do like it, and I would love to try it, especially when I know that I'm going to wash my hair on Sunday, but I'm going out on Friday and I want my hair to look a certain way, or I just want to be different. Absolutely, I would try it again. There's actually a lot of product left, so I would definitely try it again. It's not going to stop me from trying it, but I just know my expectation. So I just want to come back and just kind of like show what it's looking like on its final day, because I'm actually going to wash it right after this I record this video. But I did want to show you how it's looking, and the color's still there. I mean, it's definitely not as bright as it was on the day that I did it, but I did want to show how it's looking. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and just show that I washed and deep conditioned my hair, and the product came right out. There was no issue. Right now I'm about to do a twist out, because that's normally what I do after I wash my hair. But I did want to show that there is no residue or anything. And I just did a normal wash and condition. So thank you guys so much for watching.